All right, guys. So next up here on the Overreaction Tuesdays, we have the man, the myth, the legend, Jameis Winston. So, guys, is it an overreaction to say that Jameis Winston should be traded from the New York Football Giants? Ooh, that one hit you in the belt, didn't it? Because if you think about it, Russell Wilson is a starter, right, Brian Dayball? So what about Jackson Starr? Is he going to be Russell Wilson's our starter? Russell Wilson's our starter. Russell Wilson's our starter. And then Jackson Dart's been playing out of his mind. We talked about him last night, about how great he has been, right? Jackson Dart has been amazing. Russell Wilson is just doing Russell Wilson things. I mean, at first glance, you might say no, right? You take a look at the roster, you see Russell Wilson is a starter, right, Brian Dayball? Russell Wilson, my starter. Jackson Dart is the rookie first rounder. They still want to develop. So what's the point of having Jameis Winston around, honestly, right? What is the point? Some teams out there are desperately in need for quarterback depth. The trade market is heating up. The roster cutdowns are coming, and Winston is the name that gets floated around. So yeah, it sounds like it could make sense. But here's the reality, guys. It is an overreaction. The Giants have zero interest of moving from Jameis Winston, and honestly, I do not blame them one bit. Their assistant general manager, Brandon Brown, said it plain as day. Jameis is a New York Giant. He praised Winston's preparation, leadership, and locker room presence. He said the teammates love him. Coaches love the way he approaches the game. He's just not a backup quarter. He's become the glue guy for this offense. Awesome. But guys, let's not forget what Winston has done at this point in his career. He has never been a long-term starter, but he's the kind of guy who can step in and sling it for 350 yards on some random Sunday and maybe throw a couple picks while he's at it. That's the deal with Jameis. You get a roller coaster. As a backup quarterback, that's actually valuable because if Russell Wilson goes down to 2-3 weeks, you'd rather have Winston than some random camp body, right? And let's just be honest, the Giants aren't in a position to be charitable. They're not going around shipping off their QB2 for a late round pick while banking on everything on a rookie. Depth at quarterback matters. We've seen it every single year. One bad hit and your season hands in the hands of a backup. So when you look at it, saying the Giants should trade Jameis Winston is definitely an overreaction. His value to New York is greater in the locker room as a backup option than whatever you have in the backup of the trade. But I'll throw it to you guys. What do you think? Should the Giants keep Jameis Winston as quarterback too? Or do you think it's smarter to cash in now and have a backup role to Jackson Dart? Guys, comment down below. This is a live interactive show. I want to hear your thoughts. And always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. And remember, we're live Monday through Thursday at 9 p.m. East Coast time right here at youtube.com/manhour. Old Man River, Mr. Pigskin Pundit himself. Where's it at?
Pigskin Pun. Get you some.
He says Jameis is the king of the second string. I would say he's the prince of the second string. The king of the second string was Ryan Fitzpatrick. Let's just be honest. Fitzmagic, the definition of a roller coaster. This man could go out there and throw 450 yards on a Thursday night football game. The very next week, throw 6 interceptions and get benched. It's just crazy to me. But the more I sit back and think about it, yeah, he's charismatic, or how you say it. Reading the Bible, the team loves him, whatever, yada, yada, yada. But do you really need a glue guy in New York? Or do you legitimately need a backup quarterback? That's a better question.